This is not the church of Joseph Smith. This is not the church of Joseph Smith. This is the church of Jesus Christ. This is not the church of Joseph Smith.
Travis Wayne Goodsell just wasted a whole video with the headphones in the laptop. Screwed up the volume. So we had to do it again. And obviously I will not be the same. The church came out with an article today on the priesthood, or the Relief Society. Not the priesthood. They can't have the priesthood, right, women? On 17th of March, 1842, women are now said to have only been given the blessings of Relief Society, not the priesthood or priesthood office. President Oakes says that it is not God's will for women to have the priesthood and priesthood office. That is only for men. And so Joseph Smith came out in the Joseph Smith Papers, which is the authoritative source for Joseph's church. Do you understand this? This is the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. It is not Joseph Smith's church, because in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, women are not allowed to have priesthood and priesthood office. Joseph Smith gave women the priesthood, as the Relief Society voted for Emma to be the president over the woman's priesthood, and had two counselors who assisted her. And then Joseph Smith says if any officers are wanted to carry out the designs of the institution, let them be appointed and set apart as deacons, teachers, etc. are among us in the men's organization of Aaronic priesthood. He already gave them Melchizedek. They voted for the presidency of the women's organization of the Melchizedek priesthood of women. And then Joseph said, if you need other officers to carry out any kind of design for your institution, feel free to organize it just like the men's for the church. Joseph Smith's church gives women priesthood and priesthood office, both Melchizedek and, if they want, Aaronic. Simple? Clear? So why are ordained women continuing to push for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints to change. This is not Joseph's church. If you want to have priesthood and priesthood office, you need to find the one mighty and strong, the man like Moses, the man-child, the Emmanuel Mormon, and see if he would be willing to organize the Millennial Church of the Lamb of Zion in southern Illinois after 8 April 2024. Because this church, you ain't never going to get it. No, you're never going to get it. No, you're never going to get it. That's the song for the description below. So, whose Christ are you wanting to be a part of, women? Which church? Because they're not the same. I knew I would screw this up and have it be something different. The Relief Society. It's the 181st anniversary, as they claim. Well, no, sorry. You got to take away Emma Smith. Because this is not Joseph's church. So it's not Joseph's Relief Society. Because it's not the Relief Society with priesthood and priesthood office. And so instead, let's go back to my chart that I made for last year's 666 event. See, the number 18, which the current Relief Society president, they claim is number 18. She's technically number 17 because Emma doesn't count. See, this Relief Society doesn't believe in priesthood and priesthood office for women. Joseph Smith's did. It's not a succession of Emma's Relief Society, therefore. So it's number 17. But if they want to call it the 666 Priesthood, or Relief Society, sorry, fine by me. That's 18, 6 plus 6 plus 6. 666. This is what they were doing last year. They were grooming girls last year, for child bride polygamy marriages. This is what they're up to for Zion. The Handmaid Society, 1984. Whatever horror, futuristic nightmare scenario you can think of. The church is going to do it, and they're going to do it worse. I've done the videos. I know what they're up to. I've been trying to warn you. And so if they aren't even going to acknowledge that Joseph Smith gave women the priesthood and priesthood office so that they can deny you that should tell you a lot. And so, yeah, she's number 18, but she's technically number 17 because Eliza R. Snow was the first Relief Society president, but not until 22 years later. And it was because Brigham Young needed women in the church to vote to keep polygamy going. Wow, you thought the church was being progressive, didn't you? Oops! Wow, you sure fell for that one. The patriarchal con. And so, yeah, 66 was Eliza R. Snow. And then Zena was the Relief Society president while the church was destroyed from the face of the earth. Brigham Young's tithing crimes were destroyed by the United States of America. Yeah. See, polygamy was only part of those tithing crimes. It's called sex trafficking. And the church tells you that the United States are the bad guys because they denied the church their religious freedom. Who are you going to follow now? Because women want blessings, not priesthood. Right, women? And so it wasn't until Clarissa S. Williams in 1923, 2 years after she was in 1921, Heber J. Grant, who would go on to reincorporate the church from the dead with all of the Brigham Young atrocities except for polygamy. Sort of. Didn't take it out of the scripture. Yeah, Brigham Young replaced it. But also didn't take it out of the temple endowment ceiling or the temple endowment with the law of obedience. You must obey your husbands, woman. Which church did you want to be a part of again? Joseph's church or Brigham Young's? This is Brigham Young's church. Make your choice. You can't wish that the church conform to your feelings or your ideals of how the church should treat women. If that's what you're trying to do, you're going to have a very difficult time and you're going to get excommunicated like your leader, Kate Kelly. This is not Joseph's church. They lied to us. And they continue to lie. They continue to tell us this is the church of Jesus Christ rather than being Jewish. They're talking about Palm Sunday for a conference. And they're never going to talk to you about the Jewish holy days. They will not do it. They will not talk about the man like Moses, who is our Christ. And so, yes, in 1923, Heber J. Grant reincorporated the Great and Abominable Church. And so, because they include Emma, last year was 180th anniversary, thus the 666 anniversary, with a 0th. It's blatantly obvious, Mormons. Why are you still in it? You really want to be inferior and subject to your husbands? You're into that kind of fetish, are you? Is that your identity?